Can we make it to see sunset on India's most southerly point? One of the biggest events of the year for Tamil Nadu, right? But they want Janine to wear a sari.
Oh my god, looks like I'm wearing a sari tomorrow. Oh my word, it's chaos! It's just so extreme. I was almost crying then. Welcome back to the channel. We're Janine and Liam Day, aka Those Happy Days, a married couple from the United Kingdom. After a tough start to winter in the UK and some serious issues with our home, we decided to head out to India on a new adventure. So a few weeks ago, we bought a second-hand auto rickshaw with the aim to travel from the south of India to the north. To start this big Indian adventure off properly, we are heading down to the most southerly point of India, to Kanyakumari. So far, we left Chennai, then drove down to Mahabalipuram, then on to the French town of Pondicherry and Auroville. From there we headed south to Tangavour, Trichy and Madurai. Today we leave Madurai and venture on to the final stretch of road to Kanyakumari. But when we arrive, there is a big surprise waiting for us as Pongal Festival begins in Tamil Nadu. Wish us luck as things are getting really hot here in South India as travel in our tuk-tuk named peak continues.
Good morning, it's the crack of dawn in Madurai, and as you can probably hear, things are already getting going already. There's some reason there's someone singing over a tannoy, and it's very, very loud, and it's like, I think it's like 7:15 in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning. Funny that. Everyone, them saying, come on India, it's time to get going, and for us it's time to get going as well. We are leaving Madurai, we've had a great time here. Today is the day we're heading hopefully to the most southerly point of India, Kanyakumari. It's the longest drive we've done yet, it's the longest journey. Who knows what's going to happen? So far Pete, our rickshaw, has been good, he's been well behaved. We've had a few hiccups that are our fault along the way that could have destroyed the engine on that. So far, so good. This is going to be definitely the biggest test. Can we make it to see sunset on India's most southerly point, given the fact that it's a tip? So essentially from there you should be able to see sunrise and sunset. If we can make it for sunset, that would really make our day, but anything could happen in India. And I've actually committed a crime here, an Indian crime. I've booked a room in advance because I didn't know how long it's going to take us to get down there. It costs £7 for the evening. I wonder what a guest house that costs £7 looks like on the very most southerly point of India. Wish us luck, and you never know, in this video we might start heading north again, hit the south and go north, but that's looking too far ahead. First of all, we just need to get there. Wish us luck.
So with a huge journey in front of us, we headed off ASAP to avoid the traffic. Leaving any city is an eye-opener. You get to see how it changes from the centre of the city to further out in the suburbs. In the centre, it's all business and shops all closely packed together, much like it is back home. As you get further out, you start seeing huts and smaller businesses and little communities set up within villages. You see people sat in their doorways, sweeping or even creating the traditional rangoli out of chalk in front of their homes to bring good luck, prosperity on the house and in the family, and to welcome guests, a practice that I particularly love.
In the old neighborhood, as the clock strikes one, the memory lives just as it stood, like a quiet dream. The shadows of that time are cast beneath the streetlight beam.
I think Liam's hungry. He's just pulled into a veg restaurant and I think he's going to get some breakfast.
Liam is going to get some breakfast. What are we thinking? You're feeling a bit rough, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm feeling a bit rough. I'm not hungry at all. So I'm finding this road trip actually really hard. I'm getting blown about in the back here and it's actually really cold, but then when we stop it's boiling. Sort of getting a bit of a headache and I feel a bit sick, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I don't know, maybe I'm dehydrated or something. But anyway, I should be okay when we get there. Completely off my food for some reason, we headed in for Liam to grab some breakfast.
It's the awkward one where you're supposed to clean the banana leaf with the water that they give you, but the water is local water, and even though locals drink it, we're not local, so some of the stuff in it is going to potentially be a problem for my stomach. So I'm going to have to eat it off this, but it's clean enough, it's fine.
Do you want to use my water?
Oh yeah, I could do, couldn't I? That's a good idea. Get some filtered water on the go on it.
As the days move along, you can remember that song.
Masala dosa, if you didn't know, the masala part is they stuff basically a fermented lentil pancake with like a potato sort of a drier potato sort of curry slash thing. It's very, very good anyway. And you dip it in all the chutneys, pour Indian gravy on the top. Very, very good. Delicious.
As the days move along, you can remember.
Oh my god, that's like bubble gum.
Is it really?
Tastes like Hubba Bubba.
Oh, it does as well. It tastes like proper old school bubblegum, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So, coffees and teas come out like this when in sort of these sorts of places in India, and we were trying to work out why it is, but we think what you do is you pour the little, because it's red hot, it's too hot to handle. You pour it into there and then pour it back into there, and the more you do this, the more it cools down. So you see a lot of people doing this, mixing them on the tables, and it sort of just cools it down. So that cost £1.80 for all of that. It's funny enough, the majority of that price was for Janine's soda drink, because it's a bit of a specialty thing, but it's dirt cheap. So the masala dosa was absolutely delicious, one of the best I've had. It's hard to choose what the best breakfast is out here. Masala dosa and idlis are the top, with those vadai lentil donuts. The lentil donuts cost 20p each. The masala dosa costs 60p, so 60 rupees for the masala dosa, 20 rupees per donut. So this could be a third of the way where we are now. We've made really good progress. Janine's genius idea about leaving at the crack of dawn is really, really working out for us. So, all going well. Pete's nicely cooled down, and we're on good stead to get to Kanyakumari for sunset, maybe even before sunset. I wonder what the very southerly tip of India looks like. Apparently, it's incredible.
After saying hello to another curious cute baby and topping up the petrol levels in Pete, we were once again on the road. The Indian roads leading down to the most southerly tip were actually grey, much like what you'd expect in America. Big, long, fairly straight, but with the odd cow and mad driver pulling up next to you wanting a selfie.
So the landscape has actually dramatically changed all of a sudden, and we're now going through an area with palm trees and banana trees and also mountains as well. So it's all of a sudden got really tropical the further south that we've gone, and it's really, really pretty.
Noticing a roadside cafe next to a windmill farm, we made another convenience stop.
So, Janine's busting for the toilet, so that's why I'm going to take my time talking to you right now. Only joking. We're so close to the thing, getting our coordinations right, so we can go and find this £7 hotel room, hopefully near the beach. Definitely everything has changed so far. We're so close to the Kerala border as well. This is going to be really, really interesting, and we're not far off our final destination, for today at least.
I feel absolutely shattered from that drive. I just get blown about in the back and it's really exhausting. I feel like I've got windburn on my face. We went in the shade and enjoyed some snacks of battered banana and a potato roll. Finished off with a ginger tea before jumping back in the rickshaw and finishing off our 5-hour journey to the most southerly town in India. We checked into our hotel ready to see our £7 room.
So this is what £7 gets you in Kanyakumari.
Wow!
Balcony with the sea view.
Beautiful!
Wow.
Amazing! Oh, nice. We've got an amazing little balcony here with sea views. That's a shock. Wasn't expecting that at all. The room's actually really nice. The room was large with a huge bed in the middle, a fan and aircon, a TV, a bathroom, all very clean. But the best thing about the room was the sea views from our balcony.
Oh, poor Janine, she's completely crashed out. I would have put money on it, in all honesty. She's obviously got a bit of a bug. But yeah, wow. Blue seas in front of us, and Kanyakumari before sunset, done. Really, really pleased with that. We're going to go out and have a look at Kanyakumari and see what the most southern tip of India is all about very soon, once Janine's had 25 minutes to 45 minutes rest.
I chilled out for a bit under the coolness of the fan before heading to reception and chatting to the friendly staff about something very interesting.
So we've been invited to a festival tomorrow. Tomorrow's Pongal, which is the harvest festival in Tamil Nadu. It's a big event, one of the biggest events of the year for Tamil Nadu, right? And they said we can go, but they want Janine to wear a sari. So, and I think Janine should definitely wear a sari, and they'll provide Janine with a sari as well. So, I think she should do it, don't you? Definitely, definitely should wear a sari.
Can I think about it?
Have a think about it.
Will other tourists be wearing the sari?
Mostly because in the letter which they have given is like it would be really appreciable if you could just wear it.
Really?
Because
Okay.
they will think that you will also become a part of their culture.
Okay. Okay.
Do it.
What do you reckon?
Do it. Yeah, it's possible.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
And you'll help me put it on.
Yeah, I'll bring it all the sets.
Okay. Thank
Jacket,
you.
all these things.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Funny how things change, isn't it?
Oh god. Oh my god, looks like I'm wearing a sari tomorrow. Oh no. It'll be interesting, but I'm a little nervous that I'm going to be the only tourist wearing a sari. What if it doesn't fit as well? I am a bit...
damn thing. That is the most awesome hotel in the world, especially for friggin' £7 an evening. My word, they've just given us complimentary drinks as well. And also, the great news of Janine getting dressed up in a sari tomorrow. It's just awesome. So what we're doing now is the sun's going down. What you do at sunset in Kanyakumari is go watch the sunset, and that's exactly where we're going right now. Tomorrow morning is Pongal Festival, and then we're going to, hopefully before Pongal Festival, we're going to get up early and watch the sunrise.
Hey, and all I wanna do is make you smile. When darkness still ensues, I wanna be your light.
We're here a little bit early, but we're going to be here for the sunset. We're not going to miss it. And we made it. We made it to the most southerly point. Well done, Liam.
Woo!
Woo!
That's some good rickshaw driving right there, I tell you.
Well done.
Now, all we've got to do is go friggin' north. You can't go north until you make it the most furthest south. We've done it. We've done the first bit.
That was hard.
But we've not even started yet, and that is slightly daunting, but fun, because we're in India.
We enjoyed the beach and watched as people gathered with their friends and families to watch as the sun fell behind the ocean, signifying the end to another glorious day in India.
Is make you smile. When darkness still ensues, I wanna be alive. Whatever we go through, I'll make it worth your while. 'Cause every minute, every hour, every day, I wanna make you smile.
Good morning everyone. Today we have woken up and it's 6 o'clock in the morning. It's still dark. We've just had a phone call saying that the bus is ready for us. We're sure they told us 8 o'clock, but the bus is downstairs waiting for us. So we have to be really, really quick. The lady from reception is coming up in 5 minutes, once Liam's out the shower, to come and help me put this sari on. So yeah, we're in a real rush now. We've got to get things moving quickly. The bus is waiting for us. I've got this sari to put on.
It's a bit of a mad one, isn't it? You're only expecting to leave at 8 o'clock in the morning, and at 6 someone knocks on your door and says, come on, the bus is ready. Here's the sari to put on. Get out. What?
The kind receptionist came up to the room to lend me one of her saris and to help me put it on.
I got you and you got me. Dream team, stick together and make history. Golden wonderland, when we're hand in hand. Our sisterhood turns bad into good. Golden wonderland.
And this is it. This is me in a sari. Thank you so much for helping and for lending me your amazing sari. What do you think?
Well, I feel slightly underdressed all of a sudden. Bloody hell, Janine. You look amazing. You look like an Indian lady.
Do I?
Yeah, who's been dragged over from Britain to live in India. No, you really, really do. It suits you. It suits you.
Aww.
There's a bus full of people waiting for us downstairs
Let's
anyway.
go.
Oh my god, my lips.
Eyebrows.
Lips and eyebrows. I'm just gonna have to lick it off.
I
So we're off to Pongal. Happy Pongal Festival, everyone. We've got no idea what Pongal Festival is really all about. All we know is we've got a knock on the door very early this morning from someone dressing Janine up in a sari, and now we're off to Pongal Festival. So let's go and see what Pongal's all about.
Upon arrival, we didn't quite know what was going on. However, we got a welcome we never could have imagined, and we were blown away.
As with everything in India, we haven't got a bloody clue what's going on. We just get out of the car and then we get laid up.
Once we had all of our photos taken by the press, as you do, we followed the drummers heading to the centre of the village where the festival is taking place. We were seated at the front of the stage and more photos were taken of us, then ushered into a hall for breakfast.
Anyone else get the feeling we're here for a photo opportunity and that's it? I think what they're doing is they're putting a lot of tourists in amongst a lot of locals and taking lots of photos of us. But we've been made to feel very, 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 very welcome as well.
Yeah,
and now we sat down, had our photo taken in what we thought was going to be some sort of production. Had the photos taken, they moved us out of there, and now they've got us to a breakfast hall where we're sort of ushered into this breakfast hall. So I guess some food's on the way.
Yeah, they're still taking photos. They eventually stopped taking the photos and served some of their South Indian breakfast. Amongst the food is a dish called Pongal, which unfortunately we couldn't eat as it contains ghee, but it's a rice dish and a symbol of this harvest festival. We ate idli instead, which was delicious. What's your name?
My name is Darshni.
Darshni, nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Are you dancing soon? Yeah? What's your name?
My name is
Purita.
Mugida. I'm the dance master.
You're the dance teacher.
They teach you English as well.
You're from?
England.
Yeah.
England. I was in England, UK for 3 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've eaten and now we're getting sort of, thank you. We're getting sent out the back where they're doing the Pongal, apparently. I don't know if that's a dance or...
What, this is a big Pongal chain and everyone's doing the Pongal? Hey!
So we're going out.
There's lots of fires and stuff.
There's fires and this is amazing. Oh, I don't know what is going on though. Okay, so this is where things started to get really crazy. At no point did anyone give us a schedule or explain what was happening, so we just went along with it. We got led into the middle of an area surrounded by lots of fires, with clay pots on top boiling away. Standing in the middle of all these fires was so hot, Liam said he could feel his leg hair burning, and my eyes were stinging from all the smoke. All this time, everyone was staring at us, with always one or a few people telling us to come here or go there, or grab this branch lit with fire and stir the boiling pot. It was really intense, and the press constantly wanted either photos or an interview with us. At one point, a government official joined us, and I had to leave because my eyes were stinging so much with smoke and it was so hot. Having said all this, we were a part of what was actually quite amazing and an experience we will never forget. Hundreds of pots bubbling away on top of fires, cooking the rice dish Pongal, with drums and music in the background. The whole village was alive and we felt honoured to be a part of it.
You okay?
Yeah, I was almost crying then.
Yeah,
it was
a bit overwhelming.
Really bad.
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't see, my eyes were stinging and yeah, the guys kept coming up to me.
It's a bit intense when you're suffering, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, I sorted my eyes out in the end. Oh, I'm right next to a steaming hot fire. Yeah, I got my eyes sorted in the end with just a bit of fresh air and I was fine. And then I think like I don't know, someone of importance, political, a government official is here and having like a photo shoot, so they want us up there whilst they do that. But there's so many people I couldn't catch it on film. Anyway, they gave us these flower garlands and applauded us, and I don't really know what's going on, to be honest, but it's amazing. Whatever's happening, it's incredible. It's just so extreme and something I've never ever experienced before. Like, you've got all of this happening up this end with all the people taking photos and stuff, and then the actual real festival in front of me is going on where people are actually celebrating the traditional way without all the cameras. They're just doing it kind of authentically, and it's just incredible to watch.
Yeah, so what I've gathered is that everybody's celebrating the rice harvest, or the harvest of everything, and they're making pongal. Pongal's rice. It's a sweet thing, or it can be savoury, but this one's sweet. Rice, cashew nuts, jaggery, which is sugar, and ghee, which is the reason why we're not eating it. But it's quite fascinating.
Harvest day, the people celebrating the harvest. So how do you feel? The Pongal is the harvest celebration.
It's really has been a very amazing and joyous festival. It's our first Indian festival, and we weren't expecting this to be so good and fun, but very intense as well. It's been a big eye-opener.
So we tasted our food. How do you feel the food?
Oh, South Indian food is the best. It's the best.
Which are the food you are more affected? Invite you.
Yeah, every morning in India we're eating the idli. My wife loves idli. Idli sambar is her favourite. So every morning we're eating this. Is better than the English breakfast. Much better.
How do you feel today? You are in Kanyakumari.
Kanyakumari, we are really enjoying Kanyakumari. Really enjoyed our time in Tamil Nadu, but Kanyakumari has been a highlight for sure.
Okay, you say this, both to say, then wish you
happy Pongal.
Both to say.
After three.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Happy Pongal!
Once again.
Okay, we wish you many happy Pongal.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
We wish you a happy Pongal! Again. Okay, 1, 2, 3. We wish you a happy Pongal!
Okay, nice. then other one. Very happy for Tamil people.
Okay. We 1, 2, 3. We wish you a many happy Pongal for Tamil people. Is that good?
Liam admittedly said he didn't understand what was being asked of us, so he just guessed. And I was trying really hard not to burst out laughing. Either way, we hope they got something from it. We finished the festivities by watching the intricate Rangoli artwork being drawn on the floor by the local students, and enjoyed meeting new people, talking, taking selfies, and actually having some fun and banter with the people of the village. It was time to leave, but our memories of this fantastic yet admittedly crazy event will stay with us forever. Kanyakumari, India's most southerly tip, was quite a journey to get to from our starting location in Chennai. But now we are here, we're already full of memories that we know will last a lifetime. Later in the day we visited the sites of Kanyakumari, feeling slightly lethargic after the morning's events, but managed to visit some of the local sites. This really is a special place, and the people at our £7 a night guest house have made it all the more special. So much so that the hospitality has been a highlight for us. The next day we awoke with the rest of Kanyakumari to watch the sunrise out of a place where the three oceans meet. We both remarked on how wonderful Indian people are when it comes to showing up for fun events. They just never miss the opportunity to have fun, smile and laugh. That's what we love about India, the fun, the smiles and the laughter. We hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you next time as our journey north begins in our little rickshaw named Pete.
You're in that place, it's such a waste. Look what you have done, I got away. I couldn't stay, I got a taste of all I ever wanted. It's too late. You can change me. You can change me. I couldn't stay, I got a taste of all I ever wanted. It's too late.
we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun.